The Ghana Joint Business Consultative Forum has warned government not to sacrifice the survival and development of the private sector for the sake of an IMF bailout. It insists the business community is already overburdened with taxes, and further taxes will have rippling effect on the businesses and the consuming public. George Queenan reports.
24 years investment in car dealership business is becoming meaningless to Roland Essien, owing to prevailing challenges. His car imports have reduced drastically. He can sit at the garage for weeks without engaging a single customer.
Cars that we sell maybe 120,000, we are forced to sell it 220,000, 240,000 because everything has increased. The dollar, duties, we have more taxes that have been introduced at the harbor.
Even this customer here could not afford a 2011 Toyota RAV4 selling at 130,000 cedis. Before the reversal of the benchmark value policy on import duties and the introduction of some port duties, you could acquire the same car for 70,000 cedis. He fears if nothing much is done, he may have to say goodbye to his business.
Sometimes you have to sell at your cost. Or you need the money even to buy food, to pay your children's school fees. And if your car is there and your children are not going to school, you are not feeding them, you have to reduce the car and sell it and get some money. Now, we don't sell for profit. We are just doing business.
The concerns of Roland Essien have been amplified by the Ghana Joint Business Consultative Forum in its latest meeting.
15-plate battery that they used to pay a duty per unit, 250 or 200 something Ghana cedis at the port. Now it's 350 just to clear one battery. So if you have a container, 20-footer container, that has maybe 1,000 or 1,500 of those times. So you pay 350 times. That's how bad the whole thing is.
The forum has vehemently registered its disapproval of the passage of the excise duty, growth and sustainability levy, and income tax amendment bills by Parliament, explaining that the business community is already overburdened with taxes.
Parliament failed to listen to the concerns and pleas of the people and rather listen to themselves, forgetting that they represent the interests of their constituents, including the Ghanaian business community.
These are part of government plans to mobilize about 4 billion cedis in domestic revenue annually. But for the forum that consists of bodies including GUTA, Importers and Exporters Association, Ghana Federation of Labourers, Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders, government failed to engage the business community over the new taxes.
Government should not sacrifice the survival and development of the private sector for the sake of the IMF program. The efforts of the IMF to support our national economy will amount to nothing if it ends up destroying local businesses.
The forum expects government not to continue to use the COVID-19 pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine war as an excuse for the ailing economy, but rather adopt innovative measures which will promote socio-economic development. The hardship of the business community continues unabated. Should government continue to implement the new 3 taxes that have been passed by Parliament, it would compound the woes of the business community, particularly for Mr. Roland Essien, who is even struggling to sell a car in a month. George Queenan, TV3 News, Jolu, Accra.